Hey guys, it's M16. I'm still a little sick, so my voice might sound funny still, but I've got a new toy, or new-ish. I've had it for a few days, but it's the T32. I'm working my way towards the T110E5, and I love, love this tank. It is such a good tank. When it's hull down, albeit in a straight-up, in the open fight, the IS-3 or Tiger 2 might win. But the T32 hold down? Nah. T32 hold down will beat tier 10s. As long as you don't manage to hit your cupola. Which, the cupola is way smaller than it is on the T29, so it's a lot harder to hit. And the T32's turret is like second best in the game next to the IS-7. Minus the weak spot. So it might be third best. Minus the IS-7 and the T62A. So that's obviously a really good turret. And so with the T32, what you want to do is you want to get hull down. You want to stay hull down, and you want to just bully your enemies with your gun. The 105mm gun that you get for this tank is the same gun that you get on the T29. So the penetration can be very lackluster at times. So I carry about half premium rounds in most of my tanks anyways, but I use them a lot more often in my T32 than I would in other tanks, like maybe the IS-3 or the Tiger 2, because 108 or 198 penetration isn't super good. It's good enough, but if you're going to shoot at tanks like E75s or T54s or E50Ms or a lot of tier 10 tanks, like any tier 10 heavy tank, you're going to want to shoot premium rounds. You can aim for weak spots. It's got a good gun handling, because I've got gun laying drive, vents, and vertical stabilizer. So the accuracy with this thing is pretty good. Yeah, I got hit by the E75 there. I didn't know I was showing my lower plate. Thought it was hull down, but it wasn't. So I adjust, and then I completely ruin any adjustments I just made, trying to get an extra shot into the E75. But I don't know where that IS-8 is, so I'm pretty nervous about that. But he hasn't shot me in a while, or shot at me in a while anyways. So I just keep sitting out here, and I'm putting shots into the E75. And then I'm spotted again, and yeah. I'm super nervous, because, yep, there it is. IS-8, he moved from where he was last time, so yeah, I've outstayed my welcome. I need to go adjust my position. While I'm doing that, mobility in the T32. It's got pretty decent mobility. It's not as mobile as, say, the IS-3 in a straight line, but it'll go 35 pretty normally. Its power to weight isn't terrible either. Its traverse seems a little slow for the tracks, but it's not a big deal because it's good enough. And your hull armor is where you don't want to be getting shot at anyway, so if you're getting shot in the hull, you're doing something wrong. From the front, the hull armor is actually pretty good. It's kind of troll because it's rounded at the top, and you'll bounce some shells, but you really, really, really want to be hull down and stay hull down in this tank, because you're not going to do well if you're just sitting out in the open and you're getting shot at by IS-7s and E100s and even things like the Indian Panzer. So you really want to stay hull down and then work your magic. This is a support tank in tier 9 and 10 games for sure. In tier 8 games, it's a hull down, stem the tide, take the beating, and then kick ass tank. But even in tier 10 games, if you manage to get hull down and you're wiggling, like back and forth, and you're turning your turrets from side to side, you can take multiple enemies on at once, as long as they don't rush you. If you can keep them back at a distance, then you're going to be fine, because they have to hit your cupola or they will not damage you. Your turret is that strong. Anyways, back to the end of this gameplay. I keep messing up because I'm, well, in the open, getting shot at by an IS-8, which has a very good gun. So I took a lot of damage towards the end of that, but didn't end up dying because when I saw he was going to try and rush me, I charged forward, face hugged him, so he didn't have the gun depression to shoot down at my hull, and he hit my turret and bounced, so I won. Here I was just checking the stats of the T30 because he did really well for himself, and he did really well for himself because he ammo racked a couple of people, I'm pretty sure. He did very well for someone as subpar as he is. And I get back, and I come back to a platoon request from Sup Prodigy. So I accept, and we're going to go rolling in a Tier 8 game on Desert Sands. I-6 and T32 platoons sometimes aren't the best because I-6 has preferential matchmaking because it's got the KV-1S gun. Well, it's got the IS's gun, but it's basically the KV-1S's gun with better gun handling and a little bit faster rate of fire. But for all intents and purposes, this is the same gun that you get on a Tier 6 heavy tank if you have the IS-6, which is good enough if you're in Tier 8 games. Tier 9 games, you're going to have to shoot premium ammo at the heavy tanks. And then Tier 10 games, like if you were platooned with a T32 or any other normal Tier 8, then they drag you into a Tier 10 game, you're really going to be struggling because you struggle to penetrate the side of an E100's turret with APCR from the IS-6. Like, it's got to be like a perfectly flat angle and got to be slightly above him, so the little angling on the side of the E100's turret is perfectly flat, and it's just so hard to get any damage on Tier 10 heavy tanks if you're driving an IS-6 because you won't penetrate the lower plate at all of an E100. And, yep. Try and tell my team to go dunes. There's T28 prototype on my team. Starts out saying dunes, and he's like, oh wait, I'm in a T28 prototype. I'm kind of slow, so instead of actually just trying to go there so it's going to be useful eventually, I'm going to stay in the town, and then I'm going to tell the enemy team where my team's going so we can lose this match. Yeah, that T28 prototype's a little... Well, I can't really say it because I'm just going to try and post this or link this video on the forums. But there's some colorful words I would like to say about that T28 prototype. Because he's not even trying to fight. He's just sitting there like, yeah, my team's a bunch of idiots. They're going dunes like they're supposed to. So I'm just going to sit here and not fight at all. On Desert Sands, go dunes. Town is so incredibly useless. You can reset the cap with impunity because there's such great hold down spots in the dunes. So going town and having control of the cap doesn't do jack. Can't cuss again. But go dunes on Desert Sands. Going town is just so useless. And here I kind of make a mistake. I would have liked to stay on the other side of the rails, but I'm like, oh well. I might as well. And shooting at this IS-3, make sure you don't shoot his space armor on the side, because you will bounce. And I try and get it, and he rolls back right when I'm firing, so I hit the corner. And here I am going full ninja mode, and I'm going to shoot between the cracks of this building. And it takes me a little bit while to get the one right type of ammo, and two, get a good shot, and boom. Lower plate, KV-4, between the buildings. He had no clue I could shoot him at all. And yeah, I'm going to go help my platoon mate with the IS-3. I take a hit, but I don't really care. And I'm going, yeah, I got you, don't worry, bro, I'm going to kill him. Yay. And then T-25-2 is like, no. And so, yeah, he shoots me in the butt. But, oh well. Shoots me in the butt, but, oh, sorry. I'll probably try and edit that out. Actually, probably not. I'm pretty lazy. Oh well. KV-4, mini turret, not super weak of a weak spot, so I did bounce. And yeah, I'm gonna kill him, and no low damage roll. I'm like, well, crap. Oh well. Right now it's just a T25-2, and then like, oh crap, he's actually damaging me a lot. And then the KB1S shoots me with his 85mm. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna die. This sucks. And then I load, and T25-2 goes full potato, because potato's gonna potate. And he rolled out, gave me a side once I loaded, so I killed him. And then Sup Prodigy killed the KB1S. And then there is how you win with a T28 prototype, top tier, that doesn't try at all and loses on purpose. Yeah, if you got 1,000 games and you think you know what you're doing, you're probably wrong. I know a lot of people that have 5,000 games or have 55% win rates and really just started to actually figure out what you're supposed to do at 5,000 games. There's people that have 16,000, 20,000 plus games and 35% win rates who think they know what they're doing. And they're the people that go town on Middleburg, town on Port Bay, town on Desert Sands. You just, those are the people that make it really hard for Unicums to have 100% win rates. And they're the reason why no one has a 100% win rate. Because you can only carry so hard. Yeah. Anyways, T32, excellent tank. I got 9 medals with it, so I think I won week 4 of the forum challenge of the Rise of Continents, because it was get the most medals. I got 9 medals. So hopefully I won that, and I'm going to get one of those headsets. If not, I'm going to be really bummed, because that means it was a luck of the draw thing instead of a skill-based thing, and I'm not lucky at all. But anyways, this is M16's World of Tank Splits replays. I hope you enjoyed my videos. Remember to always keep an eye on your minimap, and have a nice day.